Okay, we should be good. I believe. Think I'm going. Okay. Yeah, I believe we are live. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to a slightly different stream. This is going to be for a career mode. So thinking sort of like a career mode that we can kind of work together. It'll be a bit different to obviously like recorded ones that you see, because you guys can come up with things there and then on the stream, ideas for people to buy, sell, all that kind of thing, and I can be sort of talking to you guys here and now, and not have to kind of guess what you guys want to see. But the first thing we need to do, obviously, is pick a team. We need to decide who we are going to be. Now, there's no one obviously in the stream right now. I do still have Jack with me.
Yo.
There he is. And so, otherwise we'll decide. Oh, hey Zidane, you're here. Hey, man. Glad you could catch the stream. And I did decide to go for a career mode, so I thought that would be that'd be good. Obviously, it's a manager one, so we're gonna pick a team and do that. I've got the 60% increase. Do you reckon we use that, or do we maybe see what team we are before we think about that? What are your thoughts on that? Because I don't really mind either way. Because I guess it kind of depends on what team we pick. Because if we pick, say, like a Premier League team, obviously they're going to have a lot of money anyway, so it'll be a big difference. Whereas if we pick a smaller team, it's less of an impact, I guess. So what are your thoughts? What do you reckon? What's it called? Because once you pick that, we need to decide on a team. PSG, Chelsea, United. There's some big teams. Could do that. Do you reckon with or without the increase? I'll put it on for now, but before I start the career mode, we'll decide. So let's have a look. So Chelsea got 84 million, sorry, as it is. United have got 100, and PSG got 93. Or we could go Monaco with 20 million. I mean, it would be more of a challenge. If we did do the 60%, it would take us up to about 32, 33 million. So we could do that. Oh, the stream stopped. One sec. Is it back up yet? It looks okay at my end. Jack, is the stream running for you?
My phone's dead. That's great. I'll have to go onto my PC.
As far as I can see, Zidane, it's running, but he's back. Yeah, cool. I don't know why that cut out. I've got Jack here with me as well, and he was checking it too. I think it's okay. So are we saying Monaco? And if so, I've got the transfer increase on, so we can do that with the transfer increase. Gives us about 30 mil. Gives us something to play with. So I think we'll do that. I think that'll sound fun. I often do Premier League, so it's a bit of a change, something a bit different. Sorry, just moving my microphone a second. Sorry for any odd or awkward noises. There we go. Okay, so Monaco, let's do it. We'll be this middle guy. Let's go with Zan. This is your idea, so we'll give you the first name, and we'll stick with Hursty for the surname. And you were Dutch, right? So we'll be Dutch. There we go. Now the difficulty. This is the option here. We'll go with 4-minute halves just so we can kind of plow on through it. World class or legendary? I think world class would be a good level. And if it's too easy or too hard, then we change it. But I think world class will be good to go with. So I'll start it loading, and if people think that's a bad choice, then we'll go back and change it. But I'm glad you like that, Zidane. So the aim for this really, I guess, will be try and win the league, qualify for the Champions League, and then try and win that. But the decisions will be made between all the people watching. So everyone watching, you can have an input, you can have an impact. If there's people you think we should keep, people think we should sell, then we can kind of work that out together. I mean, my general thing, especially in games that I'm going to play, is players that I like to use, but also I tend to get rid of like the older players, just because, you know, players' growth and stuff. It just, you know, it's a little bit better long term if we've got someone who's like 38 and someone who's like 18 in the same position. It's better to have the 18-year-old, especially in a career mode and something we kind of try and do long term. So obviously Monaco recently bought Glick in real life. We'll get rid of this one and we'll call this Stream. This is weird. I can hear my voice now. Did I spell stream really wrong then? I don't know what I did. Oh, hey Heat, you're still there. That's cool, man. I will be streaming for another hour or so, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how the video goes and what I'm up to and stuff like that. Because like I said, I've got work this evening. I think I'll do this one just because it's the most money. I mean, I think that makes sense. The International Cup. So we'll do that. Okay. Before I forget anything else, let's make sure I actually save it. Pretty sure I didn't put the A in when I was saving it the first time. But we have Monaco. Let's have a little look at the squad. I mean, Mbappe is obviously a player we're definitely going to want to be using. Bakayoko and Fabinho are both insane. Lamar's great. Silva's great. Sidibe's pretty good. Jemison's quite young, isn't he? He's 23. Mendy's obviously had a fantastic season. Moutinho's somebody I'll probably try and move on, if I'm brutally honest. Dara will move on. Raggy. De Sanctis will go if we can get rid of him. I mean, squad depth, we've got a lot of players. We just don't have many players that are great. In chat, can you say your answers? Winger or a CM or a striker? I'll get back to you on that. I don't really play pro clubs. If I start, I'll let you know. But what are the thoughts on the team? What are people thinking? People to keep, people to get rid of. Glick, obviously, we have to keep. Subasic, I might try and replace Subasic with someone a bit younger. Let's have a look at the office and our expectations and stuff. Shirt sales, I want 42 mil, which we can achieve very, very easily. The expectations. Oh, Heat's getting in trouble. Watching my stream. Sorry, Heat. That's very achievable, making that amount of profit from new players. Shirt sales, continental successes qualify for EuroLeague, which as long as we can, we will. Zidane, what are your thoughts on the formation? What do you reckon we should run with? They want me to win the league title, reach the quarters, and reduce wages by £63,000. It's doable. It's doable. Change the formation. I mean, Falcao's 30 now. So do we maybe try and move on Falcao? I mean, I'm thinking if we would, if I was to decide, 4-3-3. The fourth variation. Oh, it doesn't give me numbers on this. 4-3-3. The fourth one. That's this one, right? With the CDMs, I think. Let me double check before I lock that in. 4-3-3, the fourth variation. Oh, it's 2 CMs and a cam. Is that the one you were thinking of? So that one. 2 CMs and a cam. If that was the case, I'd probably do something like this. For now, I'd put Moutinho there, but I'd probably want to replace Moutinho. No attacking. So what, just CMs? Or no attacking? As in, no, it should be attacking. Otherwise, were you thinking like flat? Put either attack, flat, holding, or defend. For which one you are wanting to see. So this one. This is cool. This can work. Oh, attack. Man, I'm doing well. There we go. So like this. That's cool. So I think we'd want to get a new cam. We can maybe improve the defense a little bit, but I'd want a new keeper. Not because Subasic is bad, but if we get someone younger with higher potential, it's someone that we can get in and build up. So let's have a little look. Start writing down players we should sign in the comment section. Let me know. I'm thinking of a a cam, a goalkeeper, and maybe a centre back. Hey, Weasley. Hey man, thanks for joining the stream. We're doing a Monaco career mode. We've just looked at the team. Zidane has helped me sort out a formation. But the players I'm looking to get in is a new cam for Moutinho. Dybala. I mean, we can throw an inquiry on Dybala. We'll start off with inquiring about him. I think he's going to be very, very expensive. If we can get him for a decent price, then Cam Dybala. I mean, I wouldn't say no to Dybala if he was an option. Rugani's not a bad shout. I'm just going to list a couple of people. I can't list De Sanctis. That's fab. Let me sort this. Let's list Raggy. We're going to get rid of. Let's have a look. Moutinho, but we're not going to transfer list him because we want to get as much money for him as possible. Oh, Cosiello. He'll be a good midfielder. Is he more defensive or is he like a cam? Because that's kind of what we're looking for. We don't want Carrillo, and we'll keep Falcao because Falcao might be someone we can offer in part exchanges. Let's go and throw an inquiry on Rugani and on Cosiello. Rugani nice and young. They'll probably want like 25 mil for him. I don't know if Cosiello's recently moved. I can't say I know enough about him. But he's got a really nice card on FIFA. On Ultimate Team. We're on FIFA, Tom. Other people we could look at. A keeper that I'm considering for someone to go up for the future is Lafont. I end up buying him a lot in a lot of career modes. He really does go up very, very well, and very, very quickly. Yeah. And even if he's like the sub keeper for now, he won't mind like a squad rotation role. We can play him for a couple of cup games, and if he overtakes Subasic, then we can consider playing him over Subasic. Other players, I mean, our midfield apart from our cam position is pretty set. We can maybe throw an inquiry on maybe one other person just in case Dybala is too much. I'll see then. I was thinking of someone in my head, and he's going to be probably just as, if not more expensive than Dybala. I was thinking James Rodriguez, but he's going to be so much as well. Let's put it to like 25. Have a look if there's any cams. I don't want Asensio because I don't really like him. No, he's going to be so much. Rodriguez will be so much, so we won't go for Rodriguez. Morata's not a bad shout. We can inquire about Morata. Can he play cam? But he's just arrived, isn't he? Of course. We'll keep him on the short list, and we can maybe consider him for the next transfer window, but he has just arrived. Something else I want to do is set up a youth system. Just like one scout. I don't want anything crazy. That guy's a 4-5. He'll be pretty great. Where do you reckon we should send our scout? It's just a bit of a profit maker. I'm thinking we could either go to France, Germany, or Holland. Or just as a wild card, we could go to like Brazil. But those are the places I'm thinking. What do you guys reckon? Because these players will mainly be getting in, and if we find someone great like a future star, then fantastic. We've got somebody to rotate in. Otherwise, it's just slow but sure money to help us build up a couple of things, and it also helps one of our things. Oh, a vote for Holland, a vote for Brazil, and a vote for France. So not Germany. Holland, Brazil, France. Jack, you're here. You can help. What do you reckon? Holland, Brazil, or France for my youth scout?
Belgium.
You didn't listen to the options. Belgium wasn't an option.
Go France.
Oh, see, now people are saying Brazil. Sorry.
Oh.
Well,
Belgium.
Jackie, try. I'm not going Belgium. We'll go to Brazil. We'll send him there for 9 months. For any type of player. So yeah, see the stream working together. That's what I like to see. Training. We'll kind of just set up a few players. I mean, Mbappe, we'll put on there to get him to 80, just nice and quickly. Probably good to get Mendy on there, just to get him going through those ratings nice and quickly. Again, Bakayoko we'll try and get up to 80, and then we can move on to other people. Same with Jemison. And we'll maybe just give this guy a little bit of training, just so we've got a bit of choices in keeper if we did get rid of Subasic, just in case he ends up going. Not that I'm planning on getting rid of him yet. But have a thought on people you'd want me to start training on the training system, and then we can kind of just have a thing that we set up each week, and we don't have to worry too much about it. While I sim forward to this first game, are we going to play the first game, or are we going to sim through the preseason tournament? Dybala, no price. Coziello, they don't want him to join, and Morata we knew had just joined, so we can't get him. But let's throw some inquiries on. Right, Moutinho is worth 15.5, and Falcao is worth 16. So let's offer Falcao and 35 just to see how much money they'd want. Oh, I don't have 35 and 30. Let's just see if that helps at all, if that's at all possible. And Coziello to start off with, because I don't know how much he's going to be worth. I'm just going to offer Moutinho, and we'll see what they say. And we'll go from there. But what do you guys think about the preseason tournament? Are we going to play those, or are we going to sim those? What are your thoughts? Lafont's affordable, and Rugani is very much affordable. So we'll offer Raggy, and we'll offer like 17.5. Sim the cool. We'll sim the preseason. I'm fine with simming that. Do you want me to sim the actual games, or are we going to play the games? Just so I know in advance as to a plan. We'll offer Dirar, I think, just to knock his price down a little bit. Cool. So we'll definitely sim the preseason. First game is against Palace. I mean, the team's looking pretty good, so we'll just throw this team straight in, I think. Try and get some form on these players for the second game. Mbappe popping up with a nice early goal. Really hoping he can do really well for us actually this season, because I've used this card a couple of times and it's very, very good. So hopefully I'll actually enjoy using him in the Caribbean as well. Silva popping up with a goal. Oh yeah, of course I've done the update, but Silva is still here. Do we need to sell Silva? That's something I didn't think about. But 4-0, that's a nice start. What are your guys' thoughts on Andre Silva? No, it's not Andre, is it? Bernardo.
Yeah, Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva, sorry. Because obviously the two sides to that is we'll get a lot of money for him, or we'll have a really good player in the team already. So those are the two sides to that. Oh, they've come back and they've accepted that. I'll do the contract for now. I won't accept it until you guys say that you think it's good deals and stuff. If you guys agree. The Moutinho deal has gone through, so we can get Coziello. We'll offer him important. But again, I won't sign anyone until you guys agree that they're good deals. So I will sim this Porto game and wait to hear back from you guys as to what you guys think. I think Porto is going to be a bit of a tougher game. I don't think Martinez is too happy about being shipped off, getting booked. They scored, but we did equalise straight away in the same minute. And then we get another one. Silva seems to be a bit of a sim god right now. So that's working in our favour. Thankfully not an injury to us. And we win the second game. So we should be going through fairly comfortably. Thoughts on the transfers, guys? Are we going to go ahead with these? Regani, they want some. They're not too happy, so we'll offer 19.5. Hopefully they'll bite on that. If not, we'll just take Raggy off the deal. Dybala, I think, is going to be a bit out of our price range, so I'll keep the deal there so we can go back to it when I hear back from you guys. But otherwise, I don't think it's going to happen. But we get an offer in for Dara. I'm going to keep this on a stall for the moment, purely because we've got him in a deal for Lafont. So if you guys agree that we should sign Lafont and think that's a good deal, then we can just ignore that deal and trade Dara. An offer in for Mbappe Lotin. Now, I don't plan on selling Lotin. Again, I'll keep it as a stall until I hear from you guys, but I have no intention of selling Mbappe Lotin.
Quick, everyone in the chat say so.
Jack, shut up. Jack thinks we should sell.
Only because you want to keep, that's just funny.
There we go. Zidane says don't sell him.
Oh, Zidane.
No, Zidane came up with the idea to do a... you know what, I'm going to reject all offers. Zidane came up with the idea to do a live stream career mode. So, Zidane right now is the MVP. Obviously, anyone else who joins in can work their way up to that almighty claim. But we do have Cosiello here accepting his contract. The straight swap for Moutinho. So, just put yes in the chat if you think we should sign him, or put sign. Just put sign, actually. It's a lot more basic. Just write down sign in the chat if you think we should sign him. But we'll keep those things pending until we hear back. Weasley, is that an agreement? You think he'll be a good deal? Sign. Yeah, I think he'll grow very, very quickly. I think that's a good deal. Moutinho, obviously we're getting a lot of wages back for that as well. Actually, we get like 30 grand wages. So that's a great signing, even if it's just for a like-for-like swap. So let's have a quick look at Cosiello. Let's just see 78, decent. He can play CM, he can play CDM. That's cool. We've got three pretty solid centre mids. The midfield is a very good potential. Hello, Space Shuttle. Hi, sir. I mean Tom. How you doing? Oh wait, is that Cavish? I'm pretty sure I recognise the name Space Shuttle. This is our last game of the preseason of the knockout group. Oh, hey man. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for checking out the stream. I'm sure you'll love the FIFA. We're doing well at the moment. I mean, we're playing well. We've breezed through this. 5-0. Sassuolo didn't stand a chance. Didn't know what was going to hit him. Breezing through. It might be worth now putting Cosiello on one of these. Could do beat your man, but I want to improve his shooting. Let's get sharp shooting up, because he's going to play at cam. So it makes sense to improve what we're going to be using him for, right? We get Ajax in the next round. Nabil Dirar was still holding off on for Lafont. Put down sign in the chat if you think Lafont will be a good deal. There it is, him coming back for that. So if you think we should sign Lafont, put down sign in the chat. Again, we're making a lot of wages, making another 30 grand on that if we do. But I will hold off on it for now until I hear what you guys want to do. Do we sign the font? But while you guys are deciding that, we'll carry on simming through. We'll sim against Ajax, see if we can continue up our winning form. Silva's been so good in this preseason tournament. That's got to be like at least 5-6 goals for him now. Man, this team's going to get a shock when I start using it. It's going to think it was great, and all of a sudden it's just going to drop. Sidibe popping up with a goal. Nice. 4-1. Oh, I think that's the first goal we've conceded. Oh no, we conceded one against Porto. But the team do very, very well. Juventus accepting the Regani deal. I'm pretty sure we can afford to do both, Lafont and Regani. Especially now we've got some extra prize money in. So, thoughts on those two signings? Regani and Lafont. Is that yes to Lafont? Also, thoughts on this offer for Jermaine? Because we still do have Falcao currently. So again, that's... Oh, we've got 2 offers in for Jermaine. Do we ask for more and then replace him, or do we just straight up say no? So I'll stall it for now. If that's a yes to Lafont, I'm up for signing Lafont. I think we should. I think he's a great signing. So I'm gonna pop that through. I'm rightly or wrongly gonna take that yes as a yes to signing Lafont. So we now have Lafont joining the team. Get rid of those. We had another as a press conference. Don't need to worry about that. The final, we are away to Watford. Now we're away, so that instantly puts us slightly on the back foot. I'm going to put Lafont on the bench, just so he's there. He's 77 rated, and he's like 18, 17. Sweet, good. I'm glad you meant Lafont Weasley, because otherwise I made a boo-boo. But we're all good. So I mean, the team's looking okay. I've just seen Endorum on the bench. Maybe we need another centre mid, but not somebody who's going to be immediately starting in contention. So another like rotation centre mid. So we're looking at somebody like mid 70s with good potential. So if you've got any thoughts for anyone like that, drop them down in the stream. And of course, thoughts on the Jermaine deal. Do we sell Jermaine? If you think we should, put down a price. Put down how much you think we should ask for. If we do sell him, we'll have to replace him, I think, with someone slightly younger, but someone who's not going to be fighting Mbappe Lotin straight away, because I think Mbappe Lotin is a big part of this club, and a big part should be a big part of this career mode, really. But we're going to sim this game against Watford. Can we win our first piece of silverware? No, not to sell Jermaine. I mean, I'm kind of impartial. If we were to sell him, I wouldn't be mad if we keep him. I won't mind either. Because he's not old. Yes, Mbappe, good job. And Silva. Of course Silva pops up with the goal. I'm fine to keep Jermaine. I don't mind that at all. They get a goal back, but we do hold it out. We win the cup. We get our first piece of silverware. And I haven't lifted a foot. Haven't actually had to play the game yet, which is great. So we will reject the Roma offer, and we will reject the Tottenham offer as well. Renato Sanchez, thank you, Jack. He's just moved though, hasn't he?
He's available.
Is Renato Sanchez available?
I think so.
I will inquire.
If not, Tielemans.
We do also have the option of Tielemans. I will inquire about Sanchez. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's recently moved, Jack. He signed this year.
I'm pretty sure I signed him in a career mode first season.
Maybe not first season. I'll inquire about Tielemans. Tielemans is going to be expensive though. So we need to think about whether we put that much money in for someone we're looking to have as a rotation. I mean, otherwise what we could do is we could try and gain people in the stream and sign David Mailer. Right, that'll work. Dahoud, I like that, Jack, you're sitting behind me and you're typing. I do appreciate that.
I want to be part of the chat.
That's cool. I like that you're part of the chat. I like that a lot. I'll inquire about Dahoud. Don't forget, we still have Falcao as a bargaining chip because we couldn't afford Dybala. Dybala was just a bit too much. So we still have Falcao, who's going to be worth like 16 to 18k, 18 mil. Sorry. Jack wants Sanabria, as in the cam.
I think he's a striker. He might be a cam.
There's a striker and a cam. Oh, you mean the guy who's just moved from Roma?
Probably.
Jack. I think that's enough inquiries for now. But let me know of people that you think of. Again, that midfielder will just be for rotation purposes for now, because the midfield we've got, especially with Kosciello, Bakayoko and Fabinho, I think is plenty enough. They are definitely going to be good enough. Mbappe's now 80 rated, which is fantastic. Regani did not accept his contract. We'll offer him 80 and important. I'm not going to offer him crucial because while we still have Glick, I don't think I can offer him that. Let's archive that just so we remember that at a later point. Yeah, I don't think I can offer him crucial. An offer for Jemison, I don't think I want to sell Jemison. But again, just put in the chat, the best way to do it is put the name of the player, either yes or no, and if you put yes, how much you think we should ask for. Tielemans, they want 25. Mailer, they want 4. Probably won't go for Mailer. And Dahoud, they want 21. Again, I'll keep them all there. We'll see. We'll see what people want to see. Offers in for Carrillo. I think I will sell Carrillo. I'm going to ask for 4.8. Again, this is just budget for other players. Jermaine, we've decided we're not going to sell, so I'm just going to reject all offers for Jermaine. And do we sell Jemison, guys? Do we sell Jemison? My personal opinion, I don't think we should. But it's not just my choice. We will continue to train these guys. Same guys for now. I know Mbappe is now 80 rated, so we can move on to someone else. We'll probably move on to Sidibe, maybe. have a look. They reckon we'll finish second. They've offered 4 for Korea. Let's ask for 4.4. Again, at this point, it's just money that we can put towards other people. And I don't intend on using Korea because he's not very high rated. But thoughts on these 3? Dahoud, Tielemans and Mela. Thoughts? Answers on a postcard or in the live stream. Preferably the live stream. It will get to me quicker. They've accepted 4.4, so that'll be good. That's a nice little bit of income for us. It will also drop our wages a little bit more, which is nice for us. Helps us hit one of our targets. Actually, I'm going to take Mbappe off that now and put on... See, the other option is we just level up in Durham. Or Tiam, who I've used in another career mode and was okay, actually. We'll level up in Durham for now. We'll see how he does. But thoughts on the selling and the buying and stuff? What do we reckon? Jemison, I personally think we should keep. But if you want to see him go, then we can let that happen. And do you think we should get ourselves another midfielder? If so, who should we look at getting? Of course, we have our first monthly squad report as well. He's a decent starting rating. He is not going to be any good. Neither will he. He's got potential. He doesn't. He looks okay. I mean, he's got good starting rating because he's 130k, so we'll actually sign him. And he's a long way from getting anywhere to the starting lineup. But thoughts on who to sign? Again, just a reminder, that is our starting 11. So the midfielder we get, if anyone, he's probably going to replace Bakayoko. But I'd rather not replace Bakayoko. I'd rather sign a person who's going to be on the bench. So we're looking at someone like 75, 76 rated. Tell Kevin to edit my next video. No, it's a live stream, man. Doesn't need editing. I can just throw it up there and it does the same thing for me, which is great. Bakayoko getting to 80, that's good. That's good, that's what we want to see. We're edging closer now, there it is, to the first game of the season. An offer for Raggy, I think I'll take 3 million. I said before that I want to sell Raggy, so I'll take the 3 mil. I don't think they'll go up to anything more because he's 32. I don't think they'll offer any more money. I'm waiting for Regani to get back to me. I'm wanting to sign Regani. I think he'll be a great player. Unless I've like accidentally deleted an email or something. I don't know. You're not well, or submit a new offer then. Let's offer him 85 and important. But this is going to be our first game of the season. So, oh man, he really does not want to move, does he? I think it'd be a great signing though, so I'm gonna be persistent with it. But thoughts, guys, on the starting 11? Are we good with the starting 11 we have? Do you think that should be the starting 11 we start off with, and we go into this game using? I think so. I mean, I think it's a good starting lineup. The bench still needs some work, but that will happen when we get the players in. I'm gonna put Diallo on the bench as well, just so we have a centre back there. But the team's looking good. Haven't had to make too many changes. So far we just have Cosiello that we've signed, and we have Lafont. So I think we're going to go in with this team. Lafont will probably end up being a rotation keeper. Maybe play some of the cup games. Maybe a couple of league games if they're like smaller teams. But for first game of the season, we'll stick with Subasic, and we'll keep our main keeper in goal. That cross was great. That was a fantastic cross. It's a sign of things to come. That was a bit better. Let's get into this now. Let's get going. First game of the season. We're at home. I'm very, very happy with the lineup. Cosiello making his debut. Pretty sure that's Cosiello. But EA Jingamp is how I'm going to say it. That's our opponents. Want to get a good start to the season, really. And as Zidane was saying earlier, we're the underdogs in regards to winning the league. PSG obviously the favourites, but we need to create a team that's going to compete for that and compete for the league, which we can do. We've already started doing. The team we've made is already a nice competitive team for this league, I think. That's nice. Oh, Fabinho couldn't quite run onto it. I don't know if the stream... I mean, I think the stream's still good. But if you're putting anything in the chat and I'm not responding, I can't see anything coming up. So if that's the case, apologies.
I haven't had anything up in the chat for a while.
No? Okay. I was more worried that my stream wasn't loading properly or something like that. So if that's not the case, that's fine. Oh, we've put them through and they're 1-0 up. Saliba with a good goal. Bad defending from me. Look, this is poor. I take Jemison across and I really shouldn't have done. I should have just left him with Saliba. 1-0 down. A bad start. Very bad start. We're going to go into attacking. And I think we'll go counter-attack because they're holding possession up very well. So as and when we get the chance to, it means that our players should be bursting forward through. So like this isn't really a counter-attack because they still had a lot of players back. But Lamar, nice run. Keep it, Lamar. Go for it. Ah, should have passed it. Nice. Oh, decent chance, but maybe not. Kept it in. Yes, Cavish. Got a free kick on the edge of the box. It's a hard angle, but we'll try it. Oh, what was that? That was a stupid plan. Mbappe. He's quick, but he's quick to run into trouble as well. Stupid. That's not very nice. Cosiello, come on. Oh, it's off the post. Bakayoko, surely. There it is. 1-1. Pick the ball up. There we go. 1-1. Got back into it. Cosiello making some good space. Unlucky to hit the post. But Bakayoko doing very, very well. Right. Now, if there's going to be a team with two, we need to make sure it's Monaco. We need to make sure it's us. It's just getting the ball off them at this point is the main worry, the main problem. When they get the ball, they're keeping it very well. Let's go Lamar. This is a nice play. Oh, Fabinho. Oh, it's a pen. It's a penalty. Nice one. I don't think there's a card or anything, but this is big. The CDMs have been getting high up the pitch. That is a weak penalty. Watching that replay, that is a weak penalty. Fabinho, I'm sorry you're not taking it. We're getting Mbappe on the score sheet. He's not got the best free kicks, but... Oh dear. I shouldn't have taken it with Mbappe. Turns out I suck at penalties. Come on. Nice, Lamar. Getting back and doing the defensive job, but giving the ball away. Subasic down to it well. Oh man, I'm giving the ball away too much. This is my problem right now. That and missing penalties. Not ideal. Well done, Glick. Oh, we got a bit lucky there. Come on, Mbappe. Got to break away. Oh, that's not what I asked for, Bakayoko. But that's half time. It's been an odd game so far. It's been interesting. We went down through poor defense, but got back into it well. But shouldn't have missed that penalty. I should have scored it. I probably shouldn't have taken it with Mbappe, because his penalty stats weren't great. But I just wanted to give him, you know, an early goal scoring chance in the league. Get his tally off the marks. But there we go, Fabinho making it 2-1, which is nice. It's good to get in the lead. I feel like we've deserved it. It's good build-up play. Just tapping it in, not making it too difficult for ourselves. And now it's just a matter of containing them and keeping that up. We've also got some people we can bring on from the bench to rest a couple of people so they don't get too tired. Thankfully, I don't think the French league games like schedule are too crazy. So that should work in our favour. Come on, give me something to do. Give me an option here. Alright, Silva. Oh, Silva's not being as effective for me as he was in the sim games. He was doing really well in the sim games. Just not getting the most out of him yet, I don't think. Oh, that's a good turn from him. Or them. I am Tom. I mean, everyone can see what you've put. Oh, that's great build-up play. Fabinho, surely. There it is. Cross the goal. Man, the CDM's doing very, very well. The more defensive of my midfield, really pulling it out of the bag. Bakayoko and Fabinho having great games. Do you play FIFA, Cavish? Do you play FIFA, Cavish? That's what I'm going to ask you first. Do you play Ultimate Team? And are you on PlayStation? Xbox, nah. That ruins my plan. It's going to make you a deal. It's going to say, if you could beat me on Ultimate Team, then I would say it for you. But you're on Xbox, man. Sucks for you, I'm afraid. Oh, Bakayoko. Not a great tackle. Man, this so far has kind of made me want to get that Fabinho. on Ultimate Team. He's just played really, really well. He's been really solid. Oh, get rid of that. Nice. If you're gonna be that petty to dislike the video because I didn't say it, then that's your choice, man. It's close. Nearly pulled it back for them. They're trying. They're knocking at the door. It's very, very late. I forgot to make those changes I wanted to make. I completely lost track of the time in the game. So we'll make them now quickly. Oh, no, let's go back. That's cool, man. Like I said, if you're going to be that petty about it, you go ahead. Let's try a shot from here. Oh, shouldn't have tried a shot from there. Oh, well. Cosiello. Oh, try again. Oh, I put way too much on that. At least the subs will come on for all of 30 seconds. Fabinho. Oh. He could have just got that header. See, look, the subs are on for no time at all. But we do get our first win in the league, which is great. It's really good for us. Stats were fairly even. Their shots, I just don't think were as threatening, really was the difference. Subasic didn't have too much to kind of worry about, apart from the first one, which obviously was a really good goal. But bad defence. Yeah, I know, man. But on my live streams, I address it so that it can also be viewable after the video. So even if it's not live, so if people want to watch it back and catch up. Okay, hopefully we'll hear back from Regani. He still wants more money. That's crazy. I'm not going above 100. 100 is going to be the highest I go to for that contract. Did that just say Sunderland looking to buy? I'm so sure that's Sunderland looking to buy Cavani. That is crazy. Sunderland target Paris's Cavani. That's ridiculous. Well, if they sign Cavani, fair play to them. And that will do me a world of favours, him not being in PSG's team. But it will mean that they can probably sign players. But the stream is coming up to about the hour mark, so this will probably be the last game, maybe the second to last game on the stream. I was going to end it between like 3 and 3:30 because, like I said, I have work this evening and I want to be getting ready for that. But we're going to stick with the same team. SC Nantes. I think it's Nantes is how it's said. Hopefully we can come away with another win here. That'll be good. Here we go. Let's see if we can keep up our winning form, but away this time. I feel like we have the better team. We just need to prove it. At this point, that's all we need to do. Couldn't quite get Lamar onto that. That's good defending from Jemison. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to sell Jemison. Think it'll be good to keep hold of him because he's still young. He's still got good potential. It's nice from Lamar. It was a nice touch. Come on. Just need to get it off them. Ah, there we go. Cosiello, good job. Oh, that's a great pass as well. Bernardo Silva, surely. Cross the goal. Oh, it was not a great shot. Not a great shot at all. Come on. That's nice from Fabinho. Find Mbappe, not quite. Man, we can't catch a break. We just need to get through them. Oh, good win from Silva. Right. Cosiello, find the pass to Mbappe. That's a great ball. Mbappe crossed the goal. Oh, he dragged it. He dragged it. Not a great finish from the young Frenchman. The man who we're really wanting to be like our star of the season. You know, this team at times is going to be working around him. So we need him to start filling up to that potential. So far our top goal scorer is Fabinho. See, they're very happy to just sit it back, take their time, build up slowly, which is fine, but I need to make sure I get the ball off them to actually give myself chances to, well, to create chances. Come on. Oh. Nakuma there. With a decent chance. Good block. Oh, they are asking the questions. They're not getting the shots off, but they're getting the ball into troublesome areas. Now Bernardo Silva on a good overlap. I'm going to go back to Lamar. Oh, not quite. Oh, but we get back to Silva. Lamar. There it is. 1-0. It's good build-up. We got a little bit lucky to win the ball back with Silva after his first attempt of getting it to Lamar. But the second attempt made it. And we got ourselves the goal just before half-time. Which is good. It's good to go in 1-0 up. Asking the questions. Mendy, nice. Winning it quite high up the pitch there. Come on. Yeah, it's a tame shot. We had that all day. And that is half time. It's been a good game actually. We've played pretty well. It's been quite cagey just in the middle. Not too many shots being taken from either team. But we're going to make a change. we will take Mendy off just because he's a little bit tired. We'll bring on Jorge, give him a game. Mbappe has not played well, but I don't want to be taking him off unless I really have to. We'll bring on Endorum for Fabinho. Fabinho has been one of our best players this season, and by this season I mean 1.5 games. But just give him a bit of a rest. Nante's not one of the toughest teams we're going to come up against, and I feel comfortable. I feel like we can hold them off without all of our best players. So 2 changes for youth players at halftime. Give some play time to those people and hopefully get their ratings up a little bit, so we actually have some decent rotation players to consider for like cup games and stuff. Oh, decent effort, but Subasic seemed pretty chill. Pretty darn chill about it. Nice. Koscielny. Come on, Mbappe. Try the shot. Oh, easy for the keeper to block in the end. Just take another corner, I guess. Cross this one though. It's decent. Koscielny with a great header. 2-0. Nice and easy. It's always good to score from set pieces when you get them. And obviously Nantes now have to really come out attacking, which they haven't been playing a particularly like aggressive style, so we're going to have to change things up a little bit. I don't think they will. They'll keep their slow build up, and if they do, then we should see this out fairly comfortably. Let's get Mbappe through. Come on, Mbappe. You want to get yourself a goal, surely. There it is. Gets himself the first goal of the season. The young man who has the potential to be one of the best strikers in the world. He really does. I mean, he's quick. He can shoot. He makes really great runs. Actually, I was watching I think it was a Monaco game, and he was just intelligent. Like, his awareness of what's going on around him was amazing. Especially for like an 18-year-old. Just very, very good. Very, very like smart head on his shoulders. But a smart head with quick feet. Oh, Bernardo Silva's away. He's away. Oh, the bounce didn't do very well from him there. Which sucks a little bit. But the keeper panicking and just smashing the ball off for no reason. But let's give another player a chance. Let's bring Falcao on. We'll take Silva off actually. There we go. Nice. Falcao, he's just come on. Oh, and that is why Falcao will not be starting for me, because he just doesn't play well for me, I guess. Oh, Tom, what are you doing? Mbappe's out wide now, so let's get him on that ball. Oh, not quite. Not quite. I don't do facecam with livestream. It's just it's a bit of a pain to set up with the gear I've got, because I don't have a webcam. I'd be using my proper camera. So I don't do facecam with live streams. I do sometimes with my normal videos, my just standard uploads, but not with live streams, I'm afraid. Man, they're playing the risk. They're keeping it deep. They are not too fussed about having to defend more. Oh, that was a cheeky cross, but it got rid. Nice. Falcao. Come on, Mbappe. Where was the run? Mbappe, low in. Falcao, try one. Never mind. Oh, that's a good pass. Glick didn't read that well at all. I can do a Q&A. I can maybe do it when I get a few more subscribers and get a few more people for questions and stuff. Because I obviously haven't got many subs right now. Still on that grind. Still pretty new and trying to build the channel, I guess. Hey Andrew. Thanks for checking out the stream. I'll check the channel out, sure. I have no issues with looking at channels and seeing what they're about. I've got no problem with that at all. But we do manage to get our second win there. And that is probably going to be the end of this stream. It's firstly really, really hot. And I could do with putting a fan on, but if I put a fan on, it completely messes up with the audio. But Andrew, I'll go and check your channel out. Thank you everyone who's had something to do with this stream. Thank you everyone who's had a positive input, whether it would be helping pick players. Massive shout out, of course, to Zidane, who came up with the idea of doing a live stream career mode. So massive shout out to him. But yeah, thank you everyone for checking out the video. Thank you everyone for the support. And hopefully I'll see you guys all very, very soon. If you want to see more of the career mode while I'm doing other streams, just let me know and I'll know that it's maybe time to upload one. I'm trying to upload videos sort of every couple of days. At the moment it's every day just because of my schedule, but it'll be every couple of days. I can't guarantee every day, but it'll be as often as I can. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you.